This composition is called Extreme Scream Distortion, okay? Now, it's different than the overlay distortion, which is the distortion techniques that I showed you in the other composition. More the Chris Cornell, I'm in my head voice and I want to sing outwardly into a cool distorted sound. And in fact, the overlay distortion is kind of the one you want most of the time. It's the one that has a broader application, okay? But there's another kind of distortion that I can show you. It's called Extreme Screaming Distortion, an ESD, okay? And it kind of has that that hardcore, kind of scary, overly saturated distortion sound that's become fairly popular in a lot of different kinds of heavy metal in recent years. The Extreme Scream Distortion sounds something like this. Okay, and I think you'll agree with me that it's kind of spooky. I mean, that's a scary sound. It's not a sound that you can use, in my personal opinion, in everything that you're doing. You're not going to sing a lyrical verse through that, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool gimmicky thing that you can do at the end of a song or at the end of a guitar solo or somewhere in your tune, and make that sound and get the audience on their feet. How do you do it? How do you train it? How do you get into it? Well, like a lot of the vocal workouts that we have here at TVS, we're going to focus first and foremost on the onset, right? The onset means that very first moment of phonation, okay? And even our Extreme Scream Distortion guy, even he has an onset as well, a little bit of an onset. So what we're going to do is we're going to, first of all, we're going to inhale. Now, that's kind of a little bit of the secret with this particular technique that I'm showing you, is it's not an exhale maneuver. I'm actually inhaling air, okay? Which is kind of weird and you got to get a feel for it. But as we move into the onset, essentially what I want you to do is I want you to phonate a W-H-O-A, kind of a wah, wah, kind of a wah type vowel type. I mean, it's not a real vowel, but a format of W-H-O-A. Wah. I've found that kind of helps in getting into the Extreme Scream Distortion sound. Okay, so what I will do is I will first work on, and what you need to do to get this going is just in the car, in the shower, singer-sizing, you want to just kind of get right up and do a little bit of this, a little bit of Now, if we break down the anatomy of that sound, of that onset, I think what's happening there is, one, it's in a heady position. That's a heady placement. I can hear it. You can hear that head-like nuance, the head-like ring in that sound. That's not coming from a throaty, bottom-up position, okay? And that's a good thing, because even though it sounds really scary and really super cool and aggressive, the fact that it's coming, it's phonating and resonating out of a heady position means it's going to be healthier. It's not going to hurt you, which, by the way, I'm not teaching you any kind of distortion techniques that are going to really seriously hurt you, okay? All right? Not going to hurt you at all if you do it properly. So one of the reasons why this is working, and one of the reasons why it sounds cool and it doesn't hurt, is because it's ringing in a heady placement in my head voice, okay? So again, back to our ESD onset with the W-H-O-A, wah. The other thing about that onset is, not only is it in my head voice, but I'm also phonating a little bit with vocal fry, okay? Remember on our light mass onsets, we did a little bit of little cry fry, little vocal fry for our clean singing onsets. Well, for the W-H-O-A on the ESD, inhale and try to activate a little bit of fry. And try to sustain a bit of a howl, okay? You hear how it's kind of bubbly? It's fry, isn't it? Okay, all right. Back to my onset. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th one, I'm going to inhale real strong, throw that resonant placement to a heady position, okay? I'll also activate some intrinsic anchoring too, by the way. I'll press the tip of my tongue against the back of my bottom teeth to help me get a little bit of stability on this. Now watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. 1, 2. Notice I'm setting up into my extrinsic anchoring because I'm going to make an extreme singing phonation. I need the extrinsic anchoring to help give me some power. 1, 2, 3. And you can see, you can work on that and get better at it like you can with anything else that we're doing in here. And that is a real cool, simple way to get into a neat ESD, or extreme screaming distortion sound. It's actually not that hard to learn how to do. Just in the shower, in the car for about a week, just go. Okay? Use it. It's fun. It's great for cocktail parties.